That was easy. Hi guys, I just wanted to go over this grooming tool that I use on Daisy and Mike. A lot of people have asked about it, are interested in it, and one of the mistakes I made when I did the video is I had my camera close to the unit itself, so it sounded like it was noisy, but it's not noisy. It's not as noisy as a vacuum cleaner. And I'll give you an idea how this hooks up. It's very simple. It's a great little unit. I've used it now for a few months. So this is a vacuum unit. It's called One Is All. O-N-E-I-S-A-L-L. All one word. One Is All. So this is the part that collects all the hair. Some of you wanted to know where the hair was going, why it wasn't showing falling off. Because this collects all the hair. You don't have to sweep up the floor and worry about the hair. It's all captured in here. And then when it gets full, you just empty it out and you start over. It's got a HEPA filter here. It's got a filter here. It's also got a filter inside this. So, it's not noisy. It's easy to clean up. There is no cleanup. So, the hose just snaps in here, and then this other end snaps onto the cutters. And this little part here, that's the vacuum. So a lot of you said, especially groomers, said I'm cutting the hair wrong. I should be going down the back, not up the back. This works a lot better going up the back because the vacuum lifts the hair and the cutters cut it. Now also I had some groomers also mention that the blade is going to get hot, so you're gonna burn the skin. It's not going to get hot. It's got guards here, so it snaps on and it cuts the length that you want. Now on Daisy and Mike, I use, this is 23 millimeters, and I use, I think it was 6 millimeters on their bellies. So I like that to be short. And as a lot of you know, I like the dogs to have some hair. If I wanted a short-haired dog, then I certainly wouldn't have bought a Shih Tzu. I would have bought a Chihuahua or a Dachshund, something like that. But I like their hair, and I don't want it really long because their hair grows really long. Hey guys, come on. Don't worry about it, guys. Anyway, they want to be part of it. So I use a 6 millimeter and a 23 millimeter. And they just snap in. When you turn it on, the vacuum pulls the hair up and it cuts it to the length you want. And the hair goes in here, down the hose, and into this unit. So it works really, really good. I really like it. And this unit here is rechargeable. I'm just going to unhook the hose here so it's not in my way. Okay. So this is rechargeable. There's different heads that you can get. This one here is for their feet. Goes in between their pads and stuff. It's very small. The vacuum is here, so it pulls up all the hair. And it just very easily comes up, on and off. So easy. There's this one here too, which I don't use, but it's for their nails. I just don't use it. But there's also a vacuum on it, and so there's no mess to this at all. Um, and when I'm cutting, that's the length it's going to be. That's how long the hair is. Mike's hair is about 1 inch long, and that's the way I like it. A lot of times I leave the mane a little bit longer, or I don't even cut it. But I like them to have a mane. And I'll show you some other attachments that we get here too. But this is a really good unit. I really like it. Now I had a Flowbee for a long time. I used that for years, and it was the same idea, kind of. It attached to a vacuum, pulled the hair up, and there was cutters that cut the hair. This I like a little bit better. It's easier to set up. It's all one unit. Where the Flowbee, I had to hook the Flowbee up, and then I also had to hook it into a vacuum. Now there's other attachments here. This one's really cool. This would be great for a short-haired dog when you want to brush them. So you would hold that down while you're brushing the dog, gathering up all the hair, and any hair that captures on here, you let that go and it sucks it right in. Sucks all the hair that's been cut. So it's really a cool device. You also get a brush. I haven't ever used it. It also hooks up to the vacuum. You get a little attachment here for just vacuuming up whatever you want. You don't even have to use it for a dog, just use it as a vacuum, which I've done sometimes. And this one here is the same idea. It's a very fine comb, so you can comb your dog. It'd be good for like a German Shepherd or a short-haired lab. I don't use it on Mike and Daisy because their hair is just too long. But anyway, as you pull it through and it gathers up the hair, the vacuum takes it. So there's nothing to clean up. When I'm done, I just empty out the hair out of this and put it away. But I really, really like this unit. And even when I want to do some really fine trimming on Mike, Daisy's a little different because she doesn't sit still. But Mike, he's so used to this, so I can do some really fine trimming on this, and I don't have a guard on it at all. But I'm not going to touch the skin. This also comes apart. Whoops. So it comes apart, and you can clean this. If you ever damaged it, you could probably buy a new one. So it's really, really, really a nice unit to have. A lot of you ask questions about it. It's on our Amazon storefront if you wanted to look at that. And the nice thing about Amazon, if you don't like it, you can return it. But I'm just letting you know that I really like it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the unit down on the floor, and you'll see how quiet it is. You won't hardly hear it. I had it right next to the camera, and so naturally it's going to show up really loud. But I'll put it on the floor and you can see. I don't even know if you can hear that, but it's sucking. I don't know if you can hear that at all, but it certainly doesn't bother Mike. Mike's used to the Flowbee, and it's loud. Where this is really quiet. So as far as you guys that thought it was loud, it's not loud. So the name of the machine is One Is All one word. Look it up on our storefront, and you get lots of attachments with it. This is rechargeable, and so when you're doing your dog, there's nothing to clean up. It just picks all the hair up and goes in here. So that's about all I can tell you about it. So the main thing that the complaints that I had were, it's noisy, but it's not noisy, not at all. It's just I had the unit sitting right beside the camera. I make mistakes sometimes. Even at 77 years old, I still make mistakes. Hard to believe, but maybe when I'm 105, I'll be all done with the mistakes. Probably not. Anyway, guys, just thought you'd like to know all about this. Mike and Daisy, well, they're always together. Daisy follows Mike everywhere he goes. It's got to drive Mike insane. But then again, she'll lay down and he lays down right beside her. And I think when she gets upset and she barks, or she kind of grunts or growls, if he's sleeping, he runs out and barking and wants to see what's going on, like somebody's hurting her. But anyway, they're somewhere sleeping. I don't know where they are. Anyway, guys, that's it. Mike and Daisy say they love you. Mommy's out for a walk, and then she wants to walk to a store because she wants to buy some fish, I think. Anyway, and today I'm going to make a seafood chowder soup. So, I don't know if I'll film that at all. But anyway, you've heard enough of me. Thanks, guys.